Welcome to Science Meets Adventure, exploring nature's secret, where curiosity leads us to the hidden wonders of our planet. Today, we're journeying into one of the world's most mysterious and breathtaking destinations, Yellowstone National Park. Known as America's first national park, Yellowstone is famous for its dazzling hot springs, explosive geysers, and a landscape born from deep geological forces. But what makes Yellowstone so unique? And how did these incredible features come to be? Let's uncover the science behind Yellowstone and then guide you through planning your own unforgettable adventure. Imagine standing on a vast plateau surrounded by forests, lakes, and valleys. Suddenly, a plume of steaming water shoots skyward, reaching heights of over 100 feet, the iconic Old Faithful Geyser in action. All around, colorful pools shimmer and the ground seems alive. This is Yellowstone, a place where Earth's inner workings are on display for everyone to see. To understand Yellowstone, we need to look beneath the surface, literally. This park sits atop a giant volcanic hotspot, a region where molten rock from deep within the Earth rises closer to the surface than almost anywhere else on the continent. Millions of years ago, powerful volcanic eruptions shaped the land, leaving behind a massive caldera, which is a kind of crater formed when a volcano collapses after an eruption. The last major eruption occurred about 640,000 years ago, creating the Yellowstone caldera, a feature so large it's nearly impossible to spot from ground level. But even though the massive eruptions are ancient history, Yellowstone is still very much alive. Beneath your feet, hot magma continues to heat underground water. As rain and snow seep into the ground, the water travels deep into the earth, where it meets rock heated by the magma chamber far below. This superheated water rises back toward the surface, often under great pressure. Where the underground passages are blocked, steam and water build up until they erupt through the surface as geysers. Geysers, like Old Faithful, are the result of this incredible process. The name Old Faithful comes from its reliable eruptions, which occur roughly every 90 minutes. But Yellowstone is home to more geysers than anywhere else on Earth, over 500. Each one is a natural laboratory, showing us how heat, water, and geology combine to create dazzling spectacles. Hot springs, another signature of Yellowstone, form where the underground water rises gently to the surface without erupting. These pools are not just hot, they're colorful. The brilliant blues, greens, and oranges are caused by heat-loving microorganisms called thermophiles that thrive in these extreme conditions. The Grand Prismatic Spring, for example, is the largest hot spring in the United States, famous for its rainbow-like rings. Scientists study these springs to learn about life's adaptability and even to understand how life might exist on other planets. Mud pots and fumaroles add to Yellowstone's mysterious landscape. Mud pots are bubbling pools of hot, acidic mud, created where underground water mixes with volcanic gases and minerals. Fumaroles, on the other hand, are vents that emit steam and gas, often with a distinctive sulfur smell. Together, these features create an otherworldly terrain, constantly shaped by the forces beneath. But Yellowstone's story isn't just about geothermal wonders. The park is a vast wilderness, home to a stunning array of wildlife and ecosystems. You'll find bison grazing across open meadows, elusive wolves roaming the forests, and grizzly bears fishing in rivers. The park's lakes and rivers provide vital habitats, while its forests support countless species. For visitors, Yellowstone is both a natural science museum and a living classroom. If you're dreaming of exploring Yellowstone for the first time, there are a few essential tips to make your journey smooth and memorable. Start by choosing the best time to visit. Summer, from June to September, offers the warmest weather and full access to park facilities, but it's also the busiest season. Spring and fall are quieter, with fewer crowds and opportunities to see wildlife, though some roads may be closed due to snow. Winter turns Yellowstone into a snowy wonderland, perfect for adventurous travelers interested in snowshoeing or guided snowmobile tours. Before you go, plan your route. Yellowstone covers almost 3,500 square miles, so you'll want to focus on key highlights. The park has 5 main entrances: north, northeast, east, south, and west. each leading to different attractions. The Grand Loop Road forms a figure 8 through the park, connecting major sites like Old Faithful, the Grand Prismatic Spring, Mammoth Hot Springs, Yellowstone Lake, and the Grand Canyon of Yellowstone. Old Faithful is a must-see, not only for its regular eruptions, but also for the historic Old Faithful Inn nearby, a marvel of rustic architecture and a great place to soak in the atmosphere. Stop by the visitor center for eruption times and fascinating exhibits. The Midway Geyser Basin is home to the awe-inspiring Grand Prismatic Spring. Stroll along boardwalks for close-up views, and hike to the overlook for a breathtaking panoramic perspective. Remember to stay on marked trails. Yellowstone's geothermal areas can be dangerous, with thin crusts and boiling water is below the surface. Mammoth Hot Springs is another essential stop, famous for its terraces of white travertine formed by mineral-rich waters. The landscape here is constantly changing, as new springs emerge and old ones fade away. For dramatic scenery, head to the Grand Canyon of Yellowstone. Here, the Yellowstone River plunges over spectacular waterfalls, carving colorful cliffs that glow in the sunlight. Several viewpoints and hiking trails offer unforgettable vistas. Yellowstone Lake, the largest high-elevation lake in North America, is perfect for boating, fishing, and relaxing by the water. Nearby, you might spot pelicans, otters, and even bald eagles. Wildlife viewing is one of Yellowstone's greatest joys. Early morning and dusk are the best times to see animals, especially in the Lamar and Hayden valleys. Always keep a safe distance, at least 25 yards from bison and elk, and 100 yards from bears or wolves. Bring binoculars or a telephoto lens for the best experience. When visiting Yellowstone, remember to follow Leave No Trace principles, pack out all trash, stay on designated trails, and respect the park's fragile environment. Geothermal features are fascinating, but they can be dangerous. Never touch the water or wander off the boardwalks. Accommodations in Yellowstone range from campgrounds to historic lodges. Book well in advance, especially during summer. For a quieter experience, consider staying in gateway towns like West Yellowstone, Gardner, or Cody. Finally, be prepared for changing weather. Yellowstone's elevation means temperatures can drop quickly, even in summer. Dress in layers, carry water, and check forecasts before setting out. Yellowstone National Park is more than a destination. It's an adventure into the heart of Earth's mysteries, a place where science meets natural beauty at every turn. Whether you're marveling at geysers, soaking in colorful hot springs, or watching wildlife roam free, you'll experience the wonder of our planet in a way few places can offer. If you enjoyed this journey into Yellowstone's secrets, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Science Meets Adventure, exploring nature's secret. Join us as we explore more fascinating destinations and uncover the incredible science behind the world's greatest wonders. Your support helps us bring nature's stories to life, so let's keep exploring together.